Welcome back. Welcome back.
Yeah,
Come on, man. Winter
we
Squad
back, man.
Podcast, the Wsp Nest, season number 2, episode 1. Yes, we're back, man. It's been a little hiatus. We took a little 3 weeks off, but we come back fresh, man. We got fresh content for y'all. We got fresh visuals for y'all, and we bringing a whole new style and a new look to the show, man. How you been, man? How was your 3-week vacation?
Man, it was pretty good, man. I was kind of anticipating coming back and doing the show. Um, that's really, I mean, that was like the highlight to my week a lot of the time. So
Okay.
sitting down and doing this, and
Yeah,
just
same.
so it was a release. I felt like so. It's definitely good to come back. I mean, I know we could have came back a little bit sooner, but we talked behind the scenes, and I was telling you that I wanted to just spruce some things up a little bit.
Yeah.
Come back with the new look and stuff. And plus, I had to get some things because you've been prepared. You've been doing videos and stuff, so I had to get back into the motion or whatever. With all
When
these,
the last video you dropped, by the way? When your last drop?
dang, I want to say
Is
like
this some
probably like
weeks?
2-3 weeks ago. Yeah.
Oh man, yeah. We can't
Been a
be
while,
having
man.
bread when
Well,
he
I
taking
was
breaks
doing
like that,
lives in
man.
between that, but like
Oh, okay.
like gaming, streaming and stuff. But like other than that,
Okay. You still long as, like I feel like you gotta even that counts as like content. You feel me? As long as you having some type of attention towards your channel and some type of push, then you should be all good. You know what I mean?
yeah, definitely. Yeah,
So
so I mean, it was cool, man. I
yeah,
mean, we back, and it's been a lot going on, a lot to talk about.
yeah, for sure.
We, like I said in my description, anybody who's been rocking with us since season 1 and
Mhm.
from the beginning, we appreciate y'all for tapping back in this
Oh,
season.
for sure.
We gonna come with some heavy material, heavy topics. And I think my mic is fell, but I'm gonna get it together. And
Yeah, it feel good to be back, man. Feel good
yeah,
to be
man,
back.
it's definitely good
Feel
to be
good
back.
to be back.
So
You know,
go ahead and say your piece. I'm gonna get this mic situation.
Oh, okay, yeah. So I just want to say, man, like Mike said, man, everybody who been tapping in from the first season to now, we gonna keep doing these, and we gonna keep going. And if anybody that's just been rocking with us for this long, man, it's all love. And like I said, man, we back for season 2, man. We about to try to come more prepared, more ready. Today was my fault. We were supposed to be on way earlier, but man, didn't fight. By the way, I smacked for 500. Run me my money. Run me my money.
FanDuel, what's that?
I use this site. I don't want to say it online because it's super illegal betting site. But I'll send it to you or tell you off camera. But it's a little betting site. I don't want to comment here on the live because it's illegal as fuck. Like it's some company out of Europe and shit. You ain't even supposed to be betting on it. So I want, you know what I'm saying? So I want to like blow the spot up. But yeah,
you don't
man.
want to dox them.
Yeah, exactly. No, but it's super legit, bro. Bro, smacked them for 500.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
that's right.
Hey, it's fresh. It feels nice to come back fresh to season 2 with a little. But the thing is this. See, I'm a risky nigga. Hey, I won 500, but I ain't gonna cash it out. I'm gonna try to turn that 5 into 5,000. If you know what I mean. You feel me?
Oh
so
yeah, for sure.
I'm gonna go ahead and just keep that in there and just try to keep flipping it every week on my fights. When I watch my fights, just try to flip it. But I don't know if a major, I don't know, man. I don't know what I want to do, bro. If I do cash it out though, it's gonna be for like equipment for the podcast for sure.
Right.
Like,
Definitely.
guaranteed. That's what I'm using.
Yeah, you gotta make it work for you.
Exactly. But yeah, man. That's pretty much it. Oh, okay. You got some
Oh yeah,
no,
we gonna get into it early, man. Because I've been waiting to talk about this. I know you already covered this, but I've been waiting to talk about this, man. So we gonna get into this, man.
Hey, look, I'm glad you played it because I'm glad we could talk about it because I want to get your thoughts on this shit too. So hey, whenever you're ready, I'm ready, man. That was me just shooting this shit till we got prepared, man.
So before you, shouts out to Elijah in the chat, man.
Shout out to Elijah, man.
Before
he tapped back in, man.
all the time.
That's a real one.
And for those of y'all who watching who know about Elijah tapping in all the time, he's gonna be on here. He's gonna be making a special guest appearance at some point. So we're gonna work that out. But before you put this clip up, we all know what's been going on with the whole. Well, for one, Will Smith has been getting completely trashed by his own wife anyway since forever, since they've been together. But not only that, but now his quote unquote one of his best friends or his assistant just recently came out and on Tasha K's platform and claims that he walked in on Will Smith and Duane Martin giving Will Smith the business. Pause. So
crazy.
I don't. This I ain't gonna lie, because I talked to a few people about this before, because I've heard this rumor before a long time ago. I don't know if you're familiar. The show All of Us is supposed to be based off the show that Duane Martin was the main character in.
Oh yeah. I've heard of that show. I've heard of that show.
Mm-hmm. That was supposed to be, I guess, like not necessarily based off Will Smith's life, but that was basically like a, I don't know what you call it. It's not like a biopic,
like a reenactment, or
kind of like, because it wasn't exactly like his life, but it was basically supposed to be. He was supposed to be Will Smith in that show,
right?
So I'm gonna play the clip here, Tasha K, and we'll hear what his boy had to say.
Jesus.
Now, were they both married at the time?
You can hear?
Yep.
Weren't divorced.
Of course.
Okay.
So, Will called me and said, "Hey, Jada and I produce." So Will, I strike that. One of Will's team members called me and said, "Will and Jada are producing a show called All of Us, and Will wants you to come hold them down on the show. He's not going to be there every day. Will and Jada's not going to be on the show every day." So as soon as I heard Jada name, I was like, "No, I'm not interested. You see what I do on my Instagram? I'm getting it.
Mm-hmm.
What I look like going to work on the WB show, right? I'm getting it, right? I'm having it my way." So I said, "Tell Will, thank you. I really appreciate, because you gotta keep the peace. I really appreciate this opportunity, but that's not for me." So I get a call back in probably 7 minutes. The girl Janice said he wasn't asking.
Oh.
So I said, "Damn." So I gotta stop everything I'm
doing. Granted, he's giving this whole backstory because going into this story, the story about Duane Martin, Will Smith was claiming that this is obviously, well, I ain't gonna say obviously, but they're claiming that this is a money grab, that his assistant, I guess, they ended up on bad terms, and now he's trying to make something up, you know what I mean, or whatever. Man. Which I don't necessarily. The thing is, though, unless Will Smith is going to pay him, I don't necessarily know what kind of money he's expecting to get out of this, if that was the case.
That too, and real quick, I think we know Will Smith passed, bro. There's been a lot of rumors about his sexuality, so him coming out saying this is not hard to believe.
No, not at all. And like I said, I've heard this before. This was a rumor that was out a while ago.
Right.
Doing, of course. So I was like, all right, cool. So, she told me, to go to CBS Radford studio, gave me all the information. I see Will there, and he tells me, and I found strange. He said, "Listen, I'm not going to be on set every day, but we're producing this show, Jada and I." He said, "I need you to hold Duane Martin down how you held me down for so many years." I'm like, what? Like, in my mind, I'm like, why do you need me to hold Duane Martin down on this little ass TV show?
Yeah, like, don't he got a wife?
Right. Well, we're just holding down, making sure he is day to day. Right?
Yeah.
Trying to get
Duane
to it because he's
Martin took my husband in her interview.
Yeah.
Be orgies.
No, I never. It was just crazy. I would go ahead of time, like they used to go to the firefight. You gotta look at the table, so Wayne, yes.
Okay, you didn't see them having sex.
No, I didn't.
But Lisa did get on the internet and say
So when I come to do something, I'm doing it like I'm gonna do it with Will. So if that was Will coming, all these things would be done in this restaurant.
That's what he asked you to do.
Right.
So they come to the club.
Let's get to it. Hold on.
Production knows when Will murder. It was.
Hey, that he was murdering them part is comedy.
Yeah, that's the part I'm trying to find.
Oh my God.
Of course, I can find the immediate clip.
That shit is hilarious.
Okay. What did you do?
Okay, here we go.
Right. So, all right, I open the door to Duane's dressing room, and that's when I see Duane and having anal sex with Will.
Whoa.
Wild, bro. It's insane.
That's very specific.
That's so specific, bro. Oh my goodness, man.
Let me process that for a second. Who was on top?
It wasn't a top.
Whoa.
She would ask that.
What kind of question is that, Dr. K?
There was a couch, and Will was bent over on the couch, and Duane was standing up, killing him, murdering.
Oh my god!
Whoa! Yo, that is so common the way he said that shit, bro. He said he was killing him.
Oh my goodness! Just the fact that he has such a visual is like, how long did it take you to process all this when you opened the door? Did you stop for a second and watch, or what? For you to know that he was getting killed.
Pause. He was killing them, bro.
He was murdering there.
Oh my goodness, man.
Will Smith is wild,
bro.
What did you do?
I froze. What did you, see, I'm not used to seeing. Listen, it's traumatizing. Like to
that would
I've never seen it. I don't watch gay porn. You know, I never seen a man fucking a.
Okay.
Damn.
Okay. For you.
Oh yeah. Right. Yeah. It's getting a little graphic. It's getting a little graphic.
So that's the story that that he came out and told. And like I said, I don't know if he was the one who revealed this a while ago back in the day. This was maybe like early 2000s when I heard this, maybe around the time the show came out. But like I said, I don't know, unless he's trying to extort Will Smith. I don't understand what it is that they would think, like how they think that why he would be making this up,
right?
To try to get some money. Like, who is he going to get money out of for claiming that he caught you and Duane Martin? Like, you know what I mean?
And extorting them ain't gonna work anyways. I mean, because you already put the information out. So what you going to extort now? Like, you already exposed everything. So why, like if you're trying to extort somebody because you got information on them, which is another form of blackmail, I guess, you could easily be like, well, nigga, you already told the world what's happening. Nigga, I ain't gonna give you a dime.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
So that's what I mean. It's like, what is he gonna gain from it? So that's the only reason why I would kind of lean toward believing him in this situation, because it's like, what does he have to lie for?
Right. And then another thing is too, to come out years later, like,
right.
I don't know, bro. It just seems super random for you to come out and have this story. So who knows, man? I mean, it kind of is perfect timing though, because you know the Jada Will stuff been going viral lately and stuff, and then all of a sudden, you know, as that started to slow down a little bit, then boom, you got this bombshell podcast where he's, you know, saying this stuff about him. And by the way, one thing I would say is, bro, people who live in a closet, man, just live your truth, man. Come on out and tell the world what you is, bro. It's okay, Will, nigga. It's still probably majority of your fans that's still gonna watch your movies and buy your merch. So there's no point in hiding in the closet. Go ahead and come out, man.
Yeah, for sure. Now Will Smith didn't necessarily respond to this.
Yeah, you want to put this up?
Yeah. But Duane Martin and Jada Pinkett kind of sort of alluded to a response to this.
Yeah.
But this is Entertainment Weekly. It says Jada Pinkett Smith has shut down claims that, I don't know why she's coming out to
why she talking about it like
on his behalf, but
exactly.
I guess she did all this slander, so she's probably trying to clean it up a little bit. She's trying, she's trying to
now
clean
you
up
want to have a nigga back, bro.
All this entanglement talk and all this bullshit,
right?
This alopecia talk. Anyway, so Jada Pinkett has shut down claims that Will Smith had sex with his former co-star Duane Martin, saying she and her husband plan to take legal action over the ridiculous accusations. The actress addressed long-standing rumors that she and Will Smith are swingers and claims of his sexual relationship with Martin put forth by brother Bilal during an appearance on Power 105. Okay, so this might have been so he came out. He didn't just come on Tasha K. He came out on Breakfast Club too. So,
right.
It's ridiculous. She said when he asked about it, it's nonsense. She maintained that Bilal's claims stem from a money shakedown that did not pan out. We're going to take legal actions, she said, because it's one thing to have your opinion about somebody versus just making up salacious, malicious stories. So that's actionable. So we're going to roll with that. It's based around this person's idea that they in some way were doing business around Will's book and that they spent money and needed to be compensated, Pinkett Smith said by Lau. So he already tried to do this money shakedown. Will was willing to give him a certain amount and he didn't take it. So this whole situation is based on that. So
what?
So, I mean, that sounds a little bit believable, but then it's like I said, what are you going to gain from coming out and saying it anyway?
Yeah, exactly. Like what type of, let's say he was supposed to give you just random. He was supposed to give you 50,000. You wanted 100,000. So now you go expose him. Now you get no thousand. So I don't get why, I don't get why
he
would
end up getting sued.
And you might get sued.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
For defamation. So
I don't know.
I don't see why it is, but I think that if this was the truth, my only thing about it is that I feel like he should have some type of proof.
Definitely.
Not that I would want to see the proof, but
you can let other people.
If you're gonna, you would have that way. It'll give people more of a chance at believing you, because this is just hearsay. I mean, this story sounds crazy, and like I said, it has been a rumor, and with Will Smith and Jada Pinkett's history, it's kind of believable, but I think he needs some proof. Otherwise, it's just him just talking.
Yeah, definitely. I think his credibility is definitely in question. Anybody's credibility is in question that don't provide substantial evidence, or at least like at least the burden of proof at the very minimum. But I will add that I feel like I said, bro, we've been hearing rumors for so many years. And it's not to say that just because you hear a particular thing about somebody and then something that comes out that's related to that rumor, it doesn't always necessarily mean it's true. But more often than not, if somebody steals from you all the time and then you forgive them and then something come up missing, nigga, who you gonna point your finger at? Like the nigga that's always stealing. So it's the same situation. If you hear rumors over and over about Will Smith and his sexuality and just him and his wife being swingers and kind of involving in that type of world, like cuck shit too, then you kind of, it's safe to assume that when somebody come out and say this, it's like, damn, nigga, I could see that being the case. Like I could see that really being true. You know what I mean? But you never know. You gotta take it with a grain of salt, I guess.
Yeah, for sure. So I don't know. Will Smith has been in some hot water though, so we'll see as the rest of this story unravels. We'll see what happens if they do take him to court. If he has some type, I mean, I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, we'll just wait. We'll just wait and see what happens, man. See if any proof come out. See if he gets sued or whatever. You feel me?
Yeah. So this next topic I got is Megan Thee Stallion. We all know the situation with her ex-boyfriend, Party, who ended up, I guess, cheating on her with I want to say it was an Instagram model. And so that, that whole fiasco happened or whatever. So niggas, everybody's going around, niggas ain't shit, people ain't shit. Right. Black men be cheating, whatever, all this bullshit that they trying to spew out.
Yeah.
Which if he did, he was wrong. If he cheated, he was wrong. But he comes out with a diss track claiming that she had been unfaithful this entire time. Had him going around meeting, shaking hands. I mean, in so many words, shaking hands with dudes that she knew that she had fucked with, and all this, all these different things. So I'm just gonna play. We're not gonna play the whole song, but I'm just gonna play
real quick before you play it, nigga. Listen to Megan Thee Stallion. Like anybody who date these female rappers, my nigga, they tell you what type of female they is in their lyrics, my nigga. So you should already expect certain shit. But go ahead, fam.
Right. No, that's a fact. So, yeah, I'm gonna just skim through the track and we'll just see. We'll see what he had to say, certain things that he had to say. So I guess she had not only been unfaithful once, but many times over.
After watching people drag your name and talk about you in unfavorable ways in order to get attention or clicks, I never thought you'd do something like that to me. I'd like to apologize.
That nigga sound emotional. I ain't gonna lie. He sound hurt about it. Like, nigga, you cheated too. So
yeah,
you technically got your lick back. So you making this song, it just sounds emotional as fuck.
Right.
Talk shit about everybody except for the person in the mirror that's staring. You talk shit like you Keisha, then cry like a Karen. Fuck awards that you won, money you got, clothes that you wearing. A whole lot happened in this last 2 years, but this is the part that you sharing. I just wish you tell the whole truth. When you was going through shit, how I hold you. It's gonna be okay is what I told you. I was the realest nigga you was close to. And that's real. The people that know you don't love you.
This nigga's going in. I heard clips of this, but he's going all the way in on her. I didn't know he
going all the way
whole
in.
shit was about her. That's crazy.
The people that love you don't know you. I loved you out loud, I was vocal. Said you never seen it up close. I said, come here, baby, let me show you. Sit down for a second, girl, you need to hear this. Be for real, you ain't even realistic. Got light pole, and you started posting gym pics. The things that you're doing is sadistic. Spend 4 hours doing glam, not a blemish. But your foundation is off, you need to fix it. Clean up your spirit.
By name.
I hope it was worth it.
Oh, he getting off though.
This is for Megan the person. Have me beefing with niggas, you know you was fucking beautiful girl, but your soul is disgusting. You got everything, but you still ain't happy. That should be showing you some. High detectives, girl, you the feds. Not in your house, not in your bed. You lying to people, you sick in the head. Keep it a buck. You could be.
Whoa. So
damn.
Yeah, so that's
nice
that's
breakdown.
The track. Pardison, what's his name? Pardison Fortain. I'm gonna just call him Party, but Party the person is what the song's called. But he dissed Megan hard. Like I said, claiming that she had this nigga shaking hands with people that she knew she was fucking. That's pretty crazy.
It's definitely look. Like I said before, I will reiterate that, man. It's like you date a female, my nigga, where every other lyric she talk about twerking and sucking somebody off. You know what I'm saying? So what do you expect? You know, exactly. Now you did your lick, man. But I mean, look, niggas gonna probably feel different about this. I mean, I think cheating between man and women is definitely different. It's more emotional if a woman do it. But like I said again, if you want to date Megan Thee Stallion or Ice Spice or who else is out there? All these female artists, Sexy Red, and you expect them to be faithful. Good luck, bro. I mean, first of all, they are, the temptation is at its best. They're artists, so they're going to be around a lot of successful men. You know what I'm saying? And who's to stop them from, going out and exploring those options? You know what I mean? So I would argue that if you're somebody and you looking for something real. Obviously, he was, because he made that song, which, by the way, was dope ass song. Like, the lyrics was crazy.
No, I mean, the song was
I think you should go for somebody who is, just a regular person, man. These I hate to say it, but these industry women ain't shit.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, definitely. I mean, he should have known off of the Gayle King shit when she sat there and asked her if she had been intimate with Tory Lanez, and her response was, "Do you mean sexually?"
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly. Even Gayle King had this like, "Yes, Megan. I mean, were you sexually? Did you have sex with this man?" So she lied about it. Clearly, so she was fucking Tory Lanez. I mean, she's Megan Thee Stallion. She's a big bitch. So I'm pretty sure her size comparison compared to Tory Lanez is like, I mean, it's, come on, Party. If this is what she was on.
Right.
Even if they are faithful at the moment, exactly. That's just their image. I mean, they're gonna move on to the next, or just move on in general because they feel like they just getting it more than you. That's another thing too. So
and then with females, man, like that's what I'm saying. Like, picking a partner is very important, man, because for females, finding having access to sex comes a lot more easier than it does for men. Even if you're at the same level, like status wise. So, you just got to find somebody who you could trust. And like I said, when you get females rapping about, in their lyrics, they tell you they a cheater. They say it. They literally say it. So, she laying her cards on the table, and for you to even imagine that you was going to get something faithful out of her is absolutely funny. But I will say this, though, to that one bar where he said, "You have me shaking hands with people." Hold up 1 second, man.
Yeah. Yeah, though he is the bar about
that one bar where he said, "Have me shaking hands with people you was screwing." I think that's a very important bar, because that is when you cross the line. Like when you just like, okay, if you cheat, that's one thing, but then you got me like face to face with a nigga that's like fucking you behind my back. That's when the disrespect goes to a whole another level, bro. So and that's the type of shit you're dealing with, man. Well, like I said, with these industry, and not even just industry women, if we be honest, my nigga. Even these industry niggas ain't shit, man.
Exactly.
Honest, my nigga.
The industry. That's the industry.
It's just the industry. So, yep.
Let's be real. But I mean, yeah. So it's just a lot of scandals going on, man. But speaking of all them scandals and infidelities and just in general, just bad relationships. Diddy and going back to the Will Smith thing, just people who just been having all kinds of scandals in the media about them lately, because talked about, I believe we covered it too on Wsp Nest last season about Diddy being one of the prime suspects. I mean, not prime suspects, but being involved by way of Keefe D with the whole Tupac murder situation. So
right.
That was a whole big scandal that came out where he might have to I don't know if he's gonna have to appear in court or just have to deal with that legal situation, period. But he also has recently had a situation with his concubine, or whatever you want to call her, Cassie. Cassie, I don't know how you pronounce it. Is it Cassie?
No, I think it's Cassie.
Okay, yeah. So Cassie was recently came out and claims that Diddy is an abusive, egotistical, just sociopath who is abusive and has gone so far as to force her to have sex with male sex workers, and while he films it. So not only is he a sadistic sociopath that beats on women, but he's a freak. He's a freaky frog.
Yeah.
He's what you would call a freaky frog.
Yeah.
He likes to film his girl getting smashed by somebody else, and he gets off on that, I guess, apparently. Now, we did, there's been some rumors. I don't want to piss people off, but we're gonna talk about that another time with the Nipsey Hussle situation. There's certain things where
that one's hard to believe, though. I'm sorry, man. That's like this makes sense, right? For Diddy, because like Diddy is a industry nigga through and through, and we know what be happening at the mansion parties, bro. That like Wack 100 said, the party, And by the way, Wack 100 part of them parties too. By the way,
and I wouldn't deny that neither. I wouldn't deny that.
But Nipsey Hussle, man, I'm sorry, man. I can't see that. It's possible, but it's hard to see that.
My whole thing is that some people just a lot of young niggas. Well, like I said, we'll talk about that. We'll talk about that another time, but because that would be me getting off topic. My bad. I'm gonna play the news clip right here of Cassie and the news clip of them talking about Cassie and her making these accusations, and then we'll go into the other clip of the result of what happened to that.
All right.
Of rape and physical abuse by mogul Sean Diddy Combs is being accused of rape and physical abuse by his former girlfriend. R&B singer Cassie filed a federal lawsuit in New York yesterday. Her professional and romantic relationship with Combs goes back about 10 years. She accuses Combs of physical and sexual abuse and intimidation. Combs denies all the allegations.
Wow. So apparently
bad Diddy down crazy. Bad. Hey, look. Go ahead. No, finish. Oh, okay. So I was gonna say this, man. There's a certain trait that a lot of powerful men have, and it's control issues. And particularly in I hate to say it, like hip hop, man. A lot of these hip hop niggas at these elite levels, they into this freaky deaky backdoor orgy, cuck type of they're into that. So
they're into that freaky deaky Dutch shit.
That freaky deaky Dutch shit. So when Cassie came out with the lawsuit, and we gonna get into that later, bro. It just, to me, her going as far as to taking it to the courts, this got some validity to it, man. Just saying, I think this got some validity to it. And again, like I said, man, if the shoe fits, we've been hearing rumors about Diddy for years, bro.
Yeah,
years. So it all makes sense, bro. It all makes sense.
That's a fact. I mean, yeah, he's been on some shit, and it's not, it's this, like I said, like you said, this isn't the first time that we've heard some crazy shit about Diddy, and we all know about all the celebrities that come out and say, they either have party with Diddy and it it was some wild shit going on, or they haven't, they chose not to party with Diddy because they heard what kind of parties that he has, you know what I mean?
Man, he trying to take grown man shopping, like what? That makes sense, man, bro. Like, and multiple.
I just seen a clip recently where Kevin Hart, it was a old clip with Kevin Hart, Diddy, and Usher, and Diddy had made a statement where he was saying something about, with Usher, like, oh yeah, you know, me and this dude, we go way back. You know, we used to wake up together. Wait, pause.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
You know,
He fixed it.
and then he was like, yeah, we used to wrestle over the cornflake or the Frosted Flakes. And then even Kevin Hart was like, hold on, everybody's gonna act like they didn't hear that. But this dude just said they was wrestling over the Frosted Flakes. So,
bro.
You know what I mean?
He's already exposed himself, bro. He already exposed himself, man.
Man, so
Diddy's a wild boy, man. That's a wild boy right there, man.
He's definitely wild. So hold on, but because I just now thought about this, and I'm surprised the clip is still up. But I'm about to play this clip. Because I wanted to say this before, but I didn't know if the clip was up, so I wanted to make sure I had the facts. But Aaron Hall, I don't know, you know who Aaron Hall is? He's an old singer. He was a part of the group Guy, back in the day in the 90s, and he was a lead singer. So he made that, you know, they made that song "Groove Me" with, you know, Teddy Riley and all them. So anyway, Aaron Hall is a freak. He's a freaky frog as well. Pause. He was basically R. Kelly before R. Kelly. Now, not necessarily, I'm not gonna say R. Kelly, but he, as far as like being, you know, the sex symbol type of guy, I wouldn't say he doesn't have any accusations to mess with any women. But so this clip right here that I'm gonna play is from Vlad TV, his interview with Vlad TV. He claims that people, a lot of different celebrities, but Diddy in particular, were one of the individuals who would watch him make love to women.
Wait. Can you say that one more time? Who would watch who make love to
Aaron
women?
Hall would have parties at his house, as mentioned, and he would have sex with women in the middle of the living room.
Right,
and people would stand around and watch. And he said Diddy was one of them.
Interesting. Okay. Let's go.
Can't no bitch out there say that she handled my shit. My father's a pastor, so
yeah, he started
off.
Aaron Hall's a wild boy.
Yeah,
right now
for sure.
Wild.
My whole thing is that my grandfather being a pimp, it's just like I'm third generation Aaron Hall the third. My father's is Aaron Hall Jr. He's a pastor, so I just skipped over it like checkers. And my whole thing is that if you never heard a girl say that no fucked up trick shit about Aaron Hall, then you understand that Let's Chill shit is some real shit.
So that was basically like from some life experience.
Now my whole thing is that I just think that girls think that a whole lot of try to go up there with the fresh out the pussy shit and think they can get like a nigga like Aaron Hall. I'm historical dick.
Yeah,
they fuck with me.
That's right.
If they fuck with me, it's a big dick. Everybody know my son's mother. Everybody know that shit. So
yeah,
I think his I want to say his son's mother is Gloria Velez, if I'm not mistaken. I could be misquoting that, but I want to say that the son that he's talking about, his mother is Gloria Velez.
That's Gloria, and tell him about it.
So when you put Aaron's on it, when you fuck a bitch for 3 days and take the bitch hand and take him out of the man's hand, then you a retired pimp.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna never let them get my last name. If you can't handle my dick, I'm still like Denzel Washington to whoever. Everybody know me.
Yeah.
So everybody know if I say it, I'm gonna fuck it to death. I like the fucking public. You feel me?
Yeah.
So niggas can't say nothing about it. Them square little dick niggas.
Yeah.
I like for them niggas to see how I fuck. Like you speak to Joe to see or Puffy or any of them niggas. They been at my house. They all see me fuck. They all know I'm a big nigga.
This is wild. This came out. This interview came out years ago.
What's the date on this?
This came out.
This 4 years ago. Oh, he just reposted it. Okay. I thought it said 4 years.
This was a little while back, but this is a flashback clip.
He's smart, bro. He know what to bring some old shit back.
She say my dick is small,
but yeah.
It's my dick, and she say my fuck. Like you speak to Joe to see or Puffy or any of them niggas. They been at my house. They all see me fuck. They all know I'm a big.
Oh well, I just wanted to play that again. That's for a clip. But so like I said, it's not just hold on, let me see it because I want to see when this. 9 years ago, the original interview came out 9 years ago.
Damn.
Damn.
See, that's what I'm saying. This ain't like fresh rumors, my nigga. But you know what I've been saying though is like, how did Diddy avoid all this publicity for all these years? And then like, why is all this shit just resurfacing now? Like, what is it about right now that all like even this Tupac shit, this Cassie shit, this Cuck shit, like everything is coming out right now? How, like,
yeah,
all
that's
these
what I was
years,
saying with Will Smith. It's
weird.
like, why is all this shit coming? Like why is it that all this pressure and all this shit, like these problems are coming down on these two men right now? Like, I heard somebody there was a meme or something, somebody made a claim and said Diddy forgot to pay the Illuminati, so that's why they on his ass right now, basically.
Yep.
Like somebody did something wrong, somebody fucked up
for sure.
I don't know what's going on. Look at this nigga with the one glove on. But this is just to segue. I don't know if you had anything else to say about this before I jump into this.
Go ahead. We go move on. Let's move on.
But just to end this topic, so I believe this happened either earlier today or yesterday. But so they settled in court. Him and Cassie settled in court. Now I don't know what the bag amount was. I'm about to read into it right now. So it says rapper and music executive Sean Combs and singer Cassie have reached a settlement in a lawsuit filed by Cassie accusing him of rape and abuse. It was announced Friday. The announcement of a settlement comes just one day after Cassie, a singer and an entertainer, singer and entertainer whose full name is Cassandra Ventura, filed the lawsuit against Combs, known as Diddy. I have decided to resolve this matter amicably on terms that I have some level of control, Ventura said in a statement. I want to thank my family, fans, and lawyers for their unwavering support. The two had been romantic partners. In the federal lawsuit filed in New York City Thursday, Ventura accused Combs of raping and physically abusing her, including punching, beating, kicking, and stomping on her over the course of their relationship. Combs also said in a statement that they resolved the matter amicably. I wish Cassie and her family all the best love, he said in the statement. Ventura's lawyer, Douglas Wigdor, said that Ventura was strong for going public with the lawsuit, and she ought to be commended for doing so. Combs is one of the most recognizable names in hip-hop. Terms of the settlement were not disclosed. A representative of the party would have no other comment besides the statements. So,
nigga, I bet you she got a bag.
He gave her a
bag. Because look, and this and to be honest, and this doesn't always mean that shit is true when people settle. Sometimes people settle, like a lot of companies will settle because they just don't want the legal headache of getting lawyers and going through that process and shit. A settlement doesn't always mean that it's true, but in this case, the sheer how quickly he settled that shit, like it wasn't even no thoughts, bro, because I'm pretty sure she was asking for some M's, and usually when you negotiate these settlements, right, especially if it's not true, it's going to at least go back for a couple weeks because you want to get that dollar amount as low as possible. Nigga, she probably wanted 50. He's like, here's 30. She was like, take it, give me that. You know what I'm saying? So the fact that this got settled this quickly, like I said, man, it doesn't always mean it's true, but I think it's more true than it isn't, just the simple fact that it settled as quickly as it did. A day, one day, one day. That's insane, bro.
Yeah.
That's how he was trying to get that.
He didn't even want to go in there and fight it.
Yeah, no, he's like, get this accusation off of me, bro.
Yeah,
take these M's, bro.
He did that. He
did the fuck. He wasn't
going to disclose it, but I'm pretty sure he dropped a hefty bag. Yeah,
yeah, I think it was in the tens of millions for sure. It was in the tens of millions.
Yeah, man, they tear black man down right now, man.
It's rough in the streets, man. It's rough. Hey, man, you sign that blood contract. That's what you got to deal with, bro.
Hey, that's what I'm saying. What it's gonna cost you, man. So
that's what it's gonna cost you.
So, but yeah, man. That I mean, aside from that, just a quick topic, which I wanted to get into before. I know you got some things you want to talk about, but Snoop Dogg claiming that he is done smoking. In a statement he made on his Instagram, he says, after much consideration and conversation with my family, I've decided to give up smoke. Please respect my privacy at this time. So since then, you've had Meek Mill and Coi Leray, who have came out and said that they're gonna stop smoking as well, because Snoop Dogg is fired.
Yeah.
Now, there was I did see that when Coi Leray made her statement that she was gonna stop smoking, it was Snoop Dogg actually commented underneath that from his page, and I think he just put like some like laughing emoji, or no, he said something like something to the effect of basically like he was being sarcastic, like y'all y'all got to stop playing with me or something to that extent.
Right.
So some people are speculating whether or not it's actually real. Like he says, I'm going to give up smoke. Is he trying to like play on words? Because he doesn't say I'm going to give up smoking. But he's saying I'm going to give up smoke. So I don't know.
It's hard to believe that, man. I like the OG. That's like Wiz Khalifa coming out saying he ain't gonna smoke. Like that's the I feel like Wiz Khalifa's a modern day Snoop. You feel me? Like these niggas, they whole branding is weed, nigga. The Snoop Dogg character in Call of Duty got a bong randomly on his back. Like this is OG Snoop. He can't stop smoking weed.
That's
bro.
Over 50% of his whole image. So
that's
I mean, I think it will be dope. I think it'll influence a lot of people to probably you know, take a break if that's really what he's doing. But I ain't gonna lie. I don't believe it.
It's hard to believe that. It's hard to believe that, man.
I don't believe it. But yeah, I mean, hey, I mean, he is getting older. I know some people develop certain, you know, body, you know, certain ailments or whatever just from be consistently smoking over and over
for sure
again.
But you know, he did say smoke, by the way. He could eat edibles and shit, you know.
Right.
It's not like he just, I mean, he just said smoking. He didn't say weed in general. So maybe that's why he just said smoke, because he knew that he gonna still eat edibles and do all the other like weed shit. You know what I'm saying?
And there's like, you know, I know they got the vaporizers and all that. There's a lot of different things that you can, you know. So like I said, I'm pretty sure he's gonna find a way. He's Snoop Dogg, so he's one of the most famous figures ever in history. So I'm pretty sure he has some type of way of getting that high without having to smoke. So
and to your point, actually, I'll take that back. I think there is a handful of people that smoke weed that like I said, weed ain't that bad, but there is a handful of people that don't know how to like separate weed like taking over their life. I think we all got family or friends that's all they do is smoke weed. Niggas don't want to get up, get a job. Like you know what I'm saying? Like it's their whole life. Like niggas like that probably need to take the Snoop route. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So I think
take a break or just quit. You know?
So shit, you know, I might take a little break if Snoop is serious. You know, just because that's one of my favorite rappers. You know what I mean? So
facts,
I might have to, you know, put it down just for Snoop, man. You know what I mean? So I just thought that was pretty dope, man. But that was all I got, man.
Nah, I like it, man. Shout out to Snoop, man. Shout out to Snoop, man. And if he is serious, man, I wish you success in quitting, you know, quitting weed or taking a break or whatever it may be. But yeah, man. Let's see. I got a couple of things that let's see what I got here. Let me just make sure all my shit is lined up. So yeah, man. Oh, yeah, what was you about to say?
Comment, subscribe if you in the chat, if you on my page, if you on Squadcast TV's page. Wherever you viewing this at, man, like, share, comment, subscribe, man. We up in here, season 2, man. Chucky about to give us some great topics right now, man. We about to go crazy, man.
Man, season 2, we back like we never left. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, I got a couple of things, man. Let's start off with this topic right here, man. So I guess Adam 22 had a party, and Blueface, what is his name? Cripmac got mad at Adam 22 because he wasn't invited. And here's a video of him going off on Adam 22.
Fifth of all, I'm getting sick of you motherfuckers canceling me out of all this great shit. Yeah, I am the top crip in the motherfucking world.
And just to provide more context, the reason why he wasn't invited because Blueface was there.
Think it says General Crip Mac. Adam, how the fuck you didn't have me at your party last night? Cause Blueface was there. So the fuck what, nigga? I was gonna come and also do my motherfucking thing. Can't nobody take my fame from me. And another thing, Adam, I used to call you Adam Mac, hood. You was hood, I'm gonna call you Rainbow 22 now, motherfucker. You was doing some real strange shit, Come on, 5 each his own, but keep that Custer shit off the internet. We really gonna get a fish's fag going on, And we ain't gonna wait by that baby snap Sally, nigga. Job. or we could do it on the side of the road, wherever you want to get cracked in that hood.
Nigga said we ain't gonna wait for the 50 for baby snaps
I
out.
just wanted to let you know though, cuz. Ooh, got the Crip and Amigos.
Yeah, we can leave it there. Yeah, I just thought that was funny, man. Fucking hey, I will say though, man. See, this is the thing, man. People, y'all still haven't realized that Adam 22 is a snake, my nigga. You know, you have this nigga cripmac on your platform, nigga. How many times has Blueface came on the platform, and how many times has cripmac been on the platform? And you choosing the nigga that don't barely even come up there over a nigga that regularly you call the nigga, he show up and do. Nigga, he did a video with a gay crip, which is, I'm pretty sure, completely against like street code. And and you chose up over a nigga. And I mean, who's bigger though? Like as far as name recognition, Blueface or cripmac? It seems like cripmac, right? Like cripmac seems like he got a little bit more recognition than Blueface, bro.
No,
you know,
I would say
so it's like
cripmac is a little more has surpassed Blueface, because even Krishan Rockin', like Blueface is like his. I mean, as far as just, I mean, I get as notoriety goes, yeah, people probably know cripmac more than they
low key, right?
Yeah,
I don't know. It's tough. It's tough.
It's
definitely
they're
close.
on the same level. I would say they're probably on the same level.
It's definitely close. But with that said, though, it's just like, man, that's some snake shit, man, by Adam 22. But once again, this is a behavior that's already predicted, man. It's like, I don't know why y'all don't see this type of shit coming. You feel me?
Right. Yeah.
Because obviously the nigga was mad about it. You feel me? Like I would have felt some type of way too. Like nigga, like that's like yo homie throwing a party and inviting a nigga that y'all barely fuck with, and you can't come because that nigga's there. Like what the fuck, nigga? I thought I was your nigga. Like
right.
You know what I'm saying? It's some backdoor type shit.
Yeah, no, definitely. I mean, I don't know. Because sometimes I be thinking they're trolling, so I'm like, I don't know.
Oh, it could be some trolling shit. You never know.
Yeah, like I can't tell because I don't know.
Yeah, it could be
because he does the same thing with 600. Like they always are going back and forth and beefing, but then next thing you know, you'll see them together. It's like,
yeah.
So I don't know.
Yeah, niggas on some clickbait shit. Yeah, for sure, for sure. All right, next up, man, we got man, bro. Why they always trying to take a brother down, Mike? Why they always trying to do, you know, black celebrities a certain way, man? So they got Bill Cosby once again being accused for sexual assault. It says Bill Cosby is facing another lawsuit over alleged sexual assault. Former actress Joan Tarshis claims Cosby sexually assaulted her twice during the 70s. Nigga, the 70s. Nigga, after giving her drinks that made her pass out. Nigga, what are we doing? Why are you waiting? What? That's 53 years.
Look at that picture though of this nigga. Like, look how they got, like they're trying to make you feel bad too for this nigga. Like, cause it's like, come on, why are you guys fucking with this man?
Oh man, nigga.
What are you gonna get? Like at this point, it's like y'all want him dead. That's the way they're acting about it.
Look. Ever since he was trying to buy Fox News, bro, it seemed like they just tried to destroy this nigga's image and his character. You know what I'm saying? So I do gotta ask you this though. Do you think there should be a statue?
Zoomed in on the picture. No, it's crazy because he looks so peaceful. Yeah. It's like, come on,
right? So my question is this, right? Now there's, and I do want to tread lightly here because I understand that sexual crimes are very serious, and and if somebody is a victim of that, we want to definitely treat them as such and get them treatment and justice and all that, right?
I heard Cosby about to be buying Thanksgiving dinner for everybody in the prison. That's what I heard. He did it last year. I don't know. Yeah. That's what I heard.
Why not? So let me ask you this, right?
Again there. No, go ahead.
He out there putting in work. Huh? He taking fades up in there.
Yeah, you feel me?
So should there be a statute of limitations when it comes to, because we see this happen so much, and like I said, man, we need to encourage women to come out sooner and give them empowerment, right? To come out sooner, so we don't have an 80-year-old man that is getting accusations from 53 years ago. Yeah. Nigga, me and you, nigga, that's both of our ages combined, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
That's wild.
How was that even like? How was that even?
That's wild.
That's crazy, bro. Like, so what do you think about that, man? You think there should be a statute of limitations when it comes to that, or do you think that even if it was 50 years ago, niggas should still be, having that same heat on them?
That's a tough one. I think that if you rape somebody, you should definitely be persecuted
If you
for
have
that.
proof. If you have proof, not just because you say it. You know what I mean?
If you have, you should have proof. It definitely shouldn't be. People shouldn't be persecuted just for hearsay,
accusations.
But do I? Nah. I mean, when I think about it, nah. I don't think. Or no, wait. Do I think that there should be a statute of limitations? Yes.
Yeah.
Because I feel like if now, let's say you get drugged and you get raped. Now you might not be able to remember exactly at that
you
time
wait 50 years where you don't even remember even more.
That's why it should be a statute of limitations. So like you should have if you know that you've been raped, and you should have there should be a certain amount of time where you should have to collect that information, gather that information of who did what.
Right.
And if you don't do that in time, unless because that's tricky.
It's definitely tricky.
Like,
I just think this, bro. I just think this
where it's like you can be at there's situations where like a chick can be at a club, let's say, and she gets drunk. Somebody slips something in her drink or whatever, and some random guy that she probably wasn't even talking to or whatever the case may be just rapes her. Right. Then it's like, let's say of course it's a crazy scenario, but let's just say she finds out, her friend says, hey, what about that guy you were with last night? She feels like she's been raped or whatever. She finds out she's been raped. She goes to the doctor. Let's say she knows she's been raped. Now she goes and she tries to find out if anybody knows or can remember the guy that she was with that day or whatever. Then she has to find out. But then it's like in situations,
and it happens to men too, by the way.
Yeah, exactly. That's
men as victims too. You know what I'm saying? It's mostly women, but
on the other hand, you have it where it's like a Bill Cosby situation where it's like you have two people who are willingly dealing with each other.
Yeah.
Where it's like you guys are sexually dealing with each other. And at any point you can choose to just say, oh, he raped me, even though you guys were already willingly both sexually active with each other.
Just because the nigga got bread, you know what I'm saying? I'll
take that back. I take back my original statement. I don't think that there should be a statute of limitations on rape. Only because of the first scenario that I was saying, like for the people who get raped by just random individuals who they don't have no dealings with, and anything like that. At some point, if you're able to find, or like this person probably leaves town or whatever, you never see him again, or you see them 5 years down the line, you're like, I wanted to get you persecuted before, but you fled or whatever, so I couldn't.
Fair enough. That's a good point. That's a good point. That's a good point. But I will say that. Okay, great point, and I agree with you. No, there shouldn't. But then I do want to add this though, man. We need to have a conversation about, particularly in scenarios where that's not the case, where the nigga done fled. We need to be encouraging and empowering women to come out as soon as possible. I get it's traumatic, but if you really want justice, you have a way better shot at getting it a week later than 50 years later. You know what I'm saying? So we need to be,
okay,
like I said.
But what if? Now what about this though? What about let's say you have a young girl who was being molested by older male. Like you said, it can be male or female, but let's just use a female for example. A young girl who was being molested by, let's say, her grandfather, uncle, or dad, older brother, older cousin, and you have a lot of the times where they're being threatened. You know what I mean? Where they're afraid to come out and say something because they're threatened. And a lot of times, this happens to women when they're kids and they're young, and you don't know any better to think that, oh, if I just go tell the police, they can just come arrest this guy. You're thinking like, if I tell anybody, he'll probably kill me.
Okay.
I don't think that there should be a statute of limitations, because let's just say they become 18, or let's just say this guy is the person who was molesting them gets old and frail, and now they're not afraid of him anymore, or they know their rights, they know that they're protected, and they decide, no, I'm gonna let somebody know that this dude was touching on me before.
Yeah.
I think that, like I said, it shouldn't be a statute of limitations, because if at a certain point, like if in a girl in that situation, if she comes out later as an adult and says, oh, hey, my granddad or my uncle or my dad or whatever was molesting me when I was a kid, I was just afraid to say anything.
Mm-hmm.
I still think that those men should be prosecuted for that. Like, so even 10 years later, 20, 30 years later, you know what I mean? Whenever the information comes out. So
did I cut out?
Can you hear me?
Second, I'm back.
You good? We good?
Yeah, I'm back. My fault. I don't know what happened. I think the internet.
Yeah, no. So
I feel like they trying to cut us, nigga, because we speak against some real game finish. My bad, nigga. The internet.
It could be. No, it could be.
They try to fuck with niggas, man.
But that's pretty much. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure it recorded. But you know what I was saying. But that's pretty much you know my take on that.
Nah, and we agree. We agree,
it
bro.
Definitely should be a statute of limitation. I mean, it shouldn't be a statute of limitations.
Yeah, definitely not. Especially when it comes to something serious. But like I said, we need to be careful with, just because this whole believe all women movement has gotten so many niggas in trouble, and I think we need to. And now let me say this right now. No, there shouldn't be a statute of limitations, but we do need to have a law that when you falsely accuse somebody of something serious like that, that you need to get in trouble. Now, do it have to be the same trouble as if like you rape someone? No, I mean, no, of course not. But it need to be some type of punishment, bro. It need to be a year in jail. I honestly, that should need to be a felony, bro. And I think it should be a felony, bro, because we've seen niggas get their careers destroyed, their life ruined over some false shit. And when so there needs to, because we've seen this happen time and time again, where people make accusations, they walk away scot-free after these accusations have been proved false, and now that person's image is destroyed and tarnished, even though it's been disproven. But you know, certain endorsements, certain deals, certain jobs, certain opportunities is now no longer available because that was attached to that person's name. And we need to have punishment. And I think if you have a punishment for that, we'll get less. We because right now what I see happening is we see a situation where we've seen so many false accusations that even when the true ones happen, niggas is questioning it now. So we need to punish the false accusations so we have less of them, and we're more inclined to believe when it's, you know, when shit like this happens, if you ask me.
No, that's a fact. I agree with that, because I mean, let's be real. Bill Cosby has been sitting in prison for a few years now.
Yeah. But he's out. Ain't he out now?
Well, is he? Did they release him?
Yeah, you know, he's been out for a minute now.
Oh, okay. So that's why. Okay, because I was
he,
like, but that's why I was tripping, because I'm like, why is she accusing him? He's already locked up.
Yeah,
okay,
right.
So
exactly.
So
he's out.
So she's trying to put his ass back in there.
She's trying to put him back.
Oh, man.
It's cold game, man. I just hate hearing that, man. Like I said, if he really did it, of course, nigga, like fuck you, like you ain't shit. But I like, why I hate when these people be waiting 50, 60
like
years,
say,
20
back
years.
in those times, a lot of people say, like, back in those times, a lot of people were doing those, you know, quaaludes and all that shit like that. So it wasn't an uncommon thing if he was doing it. And you know, Eddie Griffin said it himself. Why is it that these women were going into a room, up to a hotel room with one of the most famous black comedians at that time, who was known, everybody knew he was married. Why were you even dealing with them? So obviously these women were going up to the room to do things that they shouldn't have been doing. And not to say that it's okay, like you said, if he raped him, that's definitely not, he definitely deserves to be prosecuted for that. But if he was just having a good time with him and they just decided, oh, I can get some money off of it, and like they say, that's where this whole Me Too movement comes from. If they were just trying to get some money off him, and they said, oh, she said that he raped that he raped her, so I'm gonna say it too. You know, 20 plus, 30 plus women, that's ridiculous. So I don't know. Shouts out to Cosby, man. Hopefully he didn't do it, man.
Yeah, hopefully he didn't do it, for sure. Absolutely. All right, next up, we got okay, this one right here is, so all right, so just to give some context, right? So y'all remember when G-Herbo, he went on the Funny Marco podcast, and you know that whole little situation happened where it was being like hella disrespectful towards Funny Marco. Funny Marco recently interviewed Chris Brown, and Chris Brown asked Funny Marco like, "Hey, why you let G-Herbo do you like that?" And Funny Marco responded however he responded, and G-Herbo. This is where G-Herbo responds. I guess G-Herbo felt some type of way that that Chris Brown was speaking on his name. You know what I'm saying? So this is G-Herbo sending like I guess a warning to Chris Brown. Which, by the way, I think, hey, Chris Brown, niggas think because he light skinned that he won't put in work. Nigga, Chris Brown, yeah,
Chris Brown will
he
beat
might be a singer, but
G-Herbo's ass.
nigga, Chris Brown will beat the shit out of G-Herbo. Nigga. Let's go ahead and watch it.
I hear it. I'm gonna slap it. I'm gonna start.
So it looks like the Chirac goon, aka G-Herbo, sends a message to Chris Brown for mentioning his name. Let's load up that clip.
PSA, that's a public service announcement. If you have my name in your mouth, talking to another party, a person, I hope you able to back it up, and I hope you tough, way tougher than me. Because if I hear it, I'm gonna slap the. I'm gonna start treating niggas like they are. I'm just warning y'all. If you a and you got my name in your mouth, and you really don't want me to hear that you got my name in your mouth, which I always do, I'm not gonna spare you ass niggas no more on camera star.
Why you let G-Herbo and them be like that? I was just like in the mall, like damn, like this happening, like damn. So you just letting light skinned niggas just bully you.
I hear it.
A light skinned nigga telling another nigga you gonna let a light skinned nigga bully you is funny, bro. So yeah, that's a situation, man. Like you said, nigga, like people don't realize, nigga, Chris Brown, he might be a singing ass, dancing ass nigga, but he'll put the works on the nigga. Like when that whole boxing match between Soulja Boy and Chris Brown was, bubbling up at the time, which would have been dope, right, if they would have did that shit. Nigga, I think Chris Brown would have whooped Soulja Boy ass, man.
Oh, he definitely would have whooped his. I think he's definitely capable of doing it. I just don't think that he's mentally ready to do it because Soulja Boy signed up to for that fight. Right. Chris Brown refused. So
I didn't know that.
Yeah, he refused. Soulja Boy was going to do it. So I guess win, lose, or draw, he was going to do it because it was going to make some money. But
it's going to make some money, a bag.
That's my only issue with this. It's like I think, of course, I think Chris Brown will beat the shit out of G-Herbo. But
hey, you know what? This brings up another question because we all know that
would he do it though?
we all know that Blueface has had a couple of boxing matches, like public ones, and this nigga know how to fight. I wonder who would win out of Blueface and Chris Brown.
Probably,
I think Blueface might win because he got experience.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Just because he's been training and he's had experience. I don't know if Chris Brown is doing any boxing training on the side or anything, but yeah, Blueface would probably. Yeah, but I don't know. Some niggas are just natural born fighters, so he might just, it depends on who can take who can take the hardest punch and shit. So I don't know. But maybe Blueface just because he has the training. I would give him that. Just
got the training and experience. But yeah, that was it for me, man. Just a little keep it fun at the end. Before we end it though, I do want to ask you a question. Just to kind of make things a little fun. I want to know what you think. Right? What would you, if you could pick any celebrity, let's say rapper, and have their career, like so we ain't talking about the best rapper, but just as far as like accomplishments and impact, whose career would you like, if you could make it yours, whose career would you take?
Oh, off bat, we've actually talked about this before, me and Elijah, and we always say Snoop Dogg has the best career,
the best track record
probably, for sure. You can probably ever have. He's survived multiple generations of music, different music changes. He's always stayed himself. He's literally, like I was saying earlier, like one of the most famous people in history. He has one of the most known faces, known voices. He's everywhere, not just music, especially now. I've seen him when my kids were younger. He was on Team Umi Zumi. He was he was on all these different kid shows. He's doing music and commercials for everybody all over the world, different continents, different third world countries where you wouldn't even know. It seems like he's always been able to be himself and have fun and not really necessarily be, aside from, early on with the whole Eazy-E thing and Suge Knight and certain beefs he had with them, but he's been able to avoid beef. Everybody loves him. Everybody looks at him like, like that.
Even Bloods love him. Bloods.
So and it's like So yeah, I think he would probably if I were an entertainer and I could have any entertainer's career, it would probably be Snoop's.
That's a good choice. I like it. That's it for me, man. That's season.
No. What about you?
oh, good question. Good question. Whose career would I have? What rapper's career would I have? I mean, Snoop is a good one. I wasn't even thinking about Snoop. That's interesting. I guess Cube. I probably Cube got a dope ass career too. Like he got very little smut on his name. You don't hear no like gay rumors or no, you know what I'm saying? No crazy shit like that.
He's a dude that lasted. Like he was because I was talking to my wife about this. I was like, we was listening to some Ice Cube, and I was like, this nigga Ice Cube, like he had like his music was turning shit up back in the day. Bro, like he had the club jumping.
When you talking about that era too, bro, I think he was one of the most talented artists, my nigga. I got the NWA, my nigga.
Like he did the gangster music. Yeah, he survived that whole gangster music wave, gangster rap wave, and then he also was able to transition into party music. With all that
movies. Now he's doing the movies, like
shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, then he did the movies. And now he's doing the big three, which is actually doing pretty well. I mean, aside from the situation, the issues that he's having with the NBA. But the fact that he's even in competition or even in that conversation with the NBA just shows a lot. So Ice Cube, that would be he seems like he got a dope career.
He got a pretty like solid career, like pretty polished too. Like I said, you have like a career that would be the opposite of what we talk about, like a Diddy career. You know what I'm saying? Like
exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Where it's just too much, it's so much smut on your name, and there's so many rumors of you giving shitty deals to these artists, and there's even artists coming out of the woodworks from back in the day, because I guess he's supposed to be like releasing, publishing to some of these artists, but it comes with so many backdoor what do they call it, fine print shit that it's not even valuable, you know what I'm saying? So I would definitely not choose a career like that. But not Cube and Snoop, man, I think have pretty solid reputation in hip-hop, and they, like you said, world famous. Cube going crazy with the movies and shit, and yeah, I think it would be a dope career.
Cube is legendary. Like he did the Fridays. Like that's like, especially in Black culture in particular, like that's just facts. That's classic. Like that's
so classic,
going down in history. Classic. You know what I mean? Generations will know about. You know what I mean?
100%.
His 100%. Movies and stuff. And he not only just Fridays. Like he did Are We There Yet? He did a lot of kid movies. So. Like
Ride Along with Kevin Hart.
I didn't even think about that. That was a good one, because I didn't think about that neither. I always thought Snoop, but I never really thought about Ice Cube like that. Like
Cube been pretty polished. Like I said, you don't be hearing like no crazy weird shit coming from them, man. And like you said, you hear him giving back to, even Snoop, he give back to the community. He be doing the whole football thing and keeping niggas like that shit. Nice shit. Like we always talk about some of these artists, particularly these modern day niggas though. But we always talk about these artists, how there's always a asterisk attached to them, and they doing some foul shit, or backdooring somebody or some wild shit, especially these younger artists. And to see, like you said, these artists go from the 90s, nigga, and then they've stayed relevant all the way into 2023 is pretty impressive.
Yeah, that's for sure. Yeah, those are some good picks.
Yep, appreciate it. Season 2.
Yeah, season 2, man.
Episode 1.
Hey, we back here, man. Season 2, man. I appreciate all y'all, man.
For everybody who tapped in.
I see a couple people in the chat, man. Y'all make sure that y'all like, share, comment, subscribe on Squadcast TV on YouTube, as well as Breadwinner TV on YouTube. I don't know why I don't see our names or our titles for some reason, but
interesting.
Y'all know, I mean, I'm pretty sure, Chucky's a master editor, so I'm pretty sure he got his information in his description.
I think we got to put it on. Oh wait, you got it. There it is. My fault. I had it off. There you go. It's back.
Okay.
There go our.
Yeah.
Now the next week I'll have it back on. I didn't even turn it off. It turned off on its own.
We all good.
Y'all
know where to go, man. I don't
know. Thanks for tapping in.
Leave us. Oh, before we go.
Oh yeah.
I just now opened up
merch. You got the merch?
Merch is back.
Hey, see, look, man. I need one. I'm gonna buy one of them sweaters from you, Mike. But don't be changing your
Oh,
fucking name no more, nigga.
No.
This nigga, hey, so look, for y'all that don't know, man, my boy Brad Winter, man, he was No Photo TV, man. And I'm like, oh, nigga, I want to support the brand, nigga. I bought a hoodie.
And he supported for sure. My boy Chucky supported for sure. He bought,
but you know what, though?
The first to buy the No Photo hoodies that I had. And I appreciate that. And I'm gonna make sure that she gets some of this new merch that I got. I just now dropped a new design recently, so I'm gonna make sure you get that. But we got merch coming. And I know you got some merch coming too. We got a lot of shit coming. So
I just gotta, man, this shit is well, I don't like how you got that sweater right there. I got some designs, but I don't know how to did you get that printed from like a place? Or did you get it made like in person? Like, did you get it online or did you do it in person?
This one I have, I don't have them on me right now, but I have some shirts that I got printed from this place out here. But this one I got actually from my Etsy link, which is, I don't know if it's on my YouTube, but it is in my my Instagram description, my Instagram bio. But my Etsy. So this is how it'll come out looking. So
fire too. I'm gonna cop me one of them, man.
Yeah, I'll talk to you too about setting it up too, so you can set your Etsy up, and then I'll help you. We'll work on some designs, and we'll get you some. You know what I mean? We'll get those designs up for you, and then you can order it. They give you a discount for your own store. You get I think 3. They give you you get to order up to 3 items for yourself, and they discount it. They discount those 3 items or whatever. So you can get basically 3 of your own product to test it out. It's they give it, it's like a test product. So they send it to you so you can test it and see how it is. So this is basically what I got this one for myself for. But Etsy,
I need that because I want to.
The link is in there.
To this day, man, I've been wanting to have some merch. I want some hats and some shirts and some hoodies and some joggers. Yeah, that's kind of what I want to start with, but I definitely want to start getting some I need to get some clothing with Squadcast TV on it, man. I'm tripping, man. What the fuck, man?
Yeah, we gotta get it, man. We gotta get it, man.
We're gonna run it up, man. We're gonna run it up. But yeah, thank everybody, man, for tapping in, for coming back to fuck with us for season 2. Next week, what we doing? We doing Fridays or Saturdays? Let's
we can
because
do.
Honestly, I think Fridays would be better. Fridays is better, man. Saturdays, I ain't gonna lie, man. My fights, I can't miss them, man. I'm too addicted to it. That's
y'all gotta make sure
my bread and butter,
streaming
man.
them, right? You still
only the pay-per-views.
Okay,
Yeah, the pay-per-views for sure.
Mm-hmm. All right, yeah, no, y'all make sure y'all tap in for the pay-per-view, man. Play-by-plays, Squadcast TV. You got I said this before. He gonna be our next new great announcer for the fights and all, MMA fights, boxing matches, all that stuff. So he gives you the best play-by-play, man.
I'm still waiting on your cousin too. We were supposed to link up, but I guess something interfered with it. So.
I'm gonna talk to him about that. We're gonna get that.
But I'm ready. I told him, I was like, whenever, just let me know. I'm ready to do it. I'm excited about it. This shit gonna be crazy, bro.
We got Scrap Gladiators coming, man. We gonna make
sure.
Hey,
shout out to them though. Shout out to them too, man. Because I like what they doing, and I can't wait to be a part of it and really see what they trying to do with this shit though. Because anything fighting, I love it, bro. I'm a big fight fan. Especially MMA kickboxing type scraps. I love it.
Yeah, we're gonna work it out, man. We're gonna figure out how we can get it done where it's within regulation and we can get everything right. You know what I mean? So everybody's legal. But we definitely got some. It's other stuff too. We got it's gonna be different competitions, different various competitions that people can enter in as far as Scrap Gladiators go. So be on the lookout for that. We're gonna make sure we plug that in, and Chucky's going to be the announcer. He's gonna be,
that's gonna be funny.
Dope. So,
but I'm ready for it though, bro.
Oh yeah, no. So I don't know. You got any other ventures?
Left kick, he's just out of range. He has him against the cage.
Oh yeah, that's about to be dope.
Oh, he's down. Oh my god, it's
no, that's what we need. That's what we need.
I can't wait, bro. This shit gonna be so lit, bro.
That's what we need.
So lit. But definitely, man. Thank y'all for watching Breadwinner TV. You already know, man. It's an honor doing these with you, man. We'll be back Friday at noon. Is that safe to say? Friday at noon?
Yeah, Friday at noon.
Cool. Friday at noon. Sorry about the time change, but we still figuring this shit out. We're still relatively new if you think about it. So Friday at noon, we'll be back. Thank everybody for tapping in, man. It's always a pleasure. And We'll see y'all next week. Peace.